So this year, in the Senate, we decided to create these student liaison groups that were going to have some Senate representatives at the major leadership groups in the school ecosystem. And I signed up to be part of the instructional leadership team because just like that interaction doesn't really include students right now. And so I thought that being a student representative could be helpful.
So I was interested in both PTO and the Student Activities Advisory Council, and they just put me on that council. The people on the council provide input and advice about student participation in athletics, activities, performing arts, and academic organizations.
From every department, there's one of the teachers chosen to be an area leader, and then they go to those meetings and represent their department. So science, English, social studies, and basically they speak for their teachers and how they carry out their operations. And I expressed interest in area leaders, and that's where I was placed.
Student support was the one that I was most interested in, just because I think that's where my suggestions could be most applicable. I think it's also just really important for students to be aware of the kind of resources and support that the support team at our school has.
I've been in 2 area leader meetings, and they're pretty laid back. I usually just observe, but there are chances where I get to contribute my perspective, and also Mr. Beaton will ask us from time to time what our thoughts are on specific topics.
So I think that student liaisons are there primarily as references for the team members, like the adult team members, to kind of have quickly point people on student experience. For example, at the last meeting for the instructional leadership team, they were asking us about how we had been handling digital learning, some of the issues that we had seen.
It's just basically to have the adults get an inside view on what the students want and the students' preference, and basically your job is to represent a lot of students in the student body. And so it's important to think about what everyone would want, because you represent a large group of people.
A big part of being in Student Senate is contributing your own ideas and then combining them in order to find the best solution for as many people as possible. What being on the leadership teams accomplishes is that not only are students talking directly to Mr. Beaton or Mr. Stein, but they're also going directly to the teachers who are doing most of the day-to-day interaction with the students. And I think that's so important that they hear directly from us, because they're the ones in charge of making the lesson plans and everything.
The biggest impact is that being able for students to just be able to sit in on these meetings, understand how they work, and bring their ideas and bring their voices to them. And I think that's very important for the long-lasting, impact as well, because even after I'm gone, even after I graduate in 2 years, and even after the seniors leave, there's going to be a new group of students who are going to be able to speak their mind and give their perspective to these teams and both to Student Senate as well.